What's up, chat? I am most definitely driving into work. The goal today is to read 100 pages by the end of the workday, which I have done before, so I'm kind of confident that I can get to page 100. That's actually what I meant to say. Last night, I definitely did not read. But I had a time. Me and the boyfriend had a time. So, worth it. But yeah, I will check in with y'all probably around lunchtime. Also, if the quality is worse, I'm recording on my phone, so that's why. So sorry. All right, y'all, I'm about to park and go in. And let's hope that we don't have a busy day today so that I can get a lot of reading done.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
All right, bye. Okay, besties, quick update. I literally speed read. Go ahead and give me an applause.
No. I said no.
How many pages did I read? 161. I lied when I said that this book was like romance. It's definitely not romance. It's definitely a mystery, like a murder mystery. I'm literally finishing. I have 4 more pages left in chapter 15. This is chapter 16 that I'm about to start. It's really good so far. Kind of shocking. The synopsis that I read hit me, like came back to me. It was all coming back to me now.
Right.
Once I saw that somebody died eating the damn porridge. I said, well, I definitely forgot what book I'm reading, but very good so far. I'm only 28% in. That's what it says, it literally right here. I don't know why I was trying to think and give y'all quick maths. No, not without pay. But yeah, 28% of the way done. I think tonight I'm gonna relax for a little bit, eat the rest of my sandwich, have some Cheetos, watch a couple YouTube videos, and then I think I will probably get to page 200, 250 tonight, and also maybe make some progress on editing a YouTube video for you all that will probably go out before this one. So yeah, we'll see how much I get done. I will let y'all know what I do next once I'm like almost done with it. You should see me. I'll definitely update y'all on my count. I'm so far really good. If you're reading the book with me, or if you kind of want a little bit of a review so far, honestly, really easy read, quick to get through, which I like. I love mysteries and suspense because I'm like, my attention is captured, and also like the way the books are written, they have to make it make sense, right? So like it can't be too hard to understand. So far, I don't really know who did it, but I'm thinking either the police force is corrupt or it's his dad that killed the guy who died in the beginning. I think his name is Derek.
Well, yes.
His dad was eating with him, and he's like the only other person who could have poisoned his food, because obviously it's called Arsenic and Adobo. There was poison in the food. He's either the dad, maybe it's the police, but I just feel like the police are weird, so like I always look at the police. That's just me. I do that with every crime drama I've ever watched. But yeah, I think I can get to 250 tonight, and then that's roughly like 45% of the book by the end of the night, and then I have 4 more days to read, and that'll be super slay if I read this book in like 3 days. Alright, but I'm gonna go, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna watch some Adam McIntyre and some Kenny Judy, and then I'll be back once I'm doing something productive. Hi! Guess what I didn't do? That's right. I basically read the rest of the chapter I was on, so technically still just now getting to chapter 16. I'm gonna finish the rest tomorrow. There's 41 chapters total in this book that I saw, so I am a third of the way done. I just got a little sidetracked with like relaxing, and then I cooked dinner, and then I was getting ready for bed, which is why I'm shiny and why my retainers are in. So yeah, I just got sidetracked, but it's okay because we're a third of the way done. Tomorrow I will also be reading 15 chapters, hopefully to get a big chunk of it done, and then the next day we will see, because I also do have plans on Thursday, so we'll see. Hopefully I can get a lot of reading done at work though. That's what I did today, so we just need to do that again on Thursday, and then tomorrow is just gonna be a reading day as well, and maybe I'll show you guys, you know, my little snacky snack that I have when I read and kind of do work. All right, good night. Okay, yesterday when I was giving y'all my suspect list, Lola Floor. I'm pretty sure Lola is grandma. Lola Floor is low-key sus. But I'm more so sussing the police because they're getting set up, and they just figured out that they're being set up, because they are. Well, they just found evidence that they're being set up. Anyway, I am currently on, I have 6 pages left on chapter 19. Also, there's 300 something pages in this book, but on my phone, there's 560. On my laptop, there's like 190. I don't know. So I think I'm just gonna keep track by going by chapter. I'm not sure if I said that yesterday, but that's what we're doing. But it's getting kind of spicy. I'm 40% done. 40% done. We're gonna keep checking. You can barely speak to no. Oh my god, that is so funny. YouTube, he recommends it, and you can get like product manager training.
And how's an office, like, our office space is large.
Oh, I'm about to unleash something unexpected on y'all. Who wants to guess how my day was? Who wants to guess? So, I know this was about reading, but listen, I'm gonna tell y'all that I only got to about 50% of Arsenic and Adobo. Why does it say 49 again? I swear it just said 50. Girl, it must have went back, but I'm at 50%. I'm literally at chapter 22 out of 41, so that's like halfway. But after work today, I was about to go to my friend Stevie's house. I just got back from hers. If you can't tell, I just got done being a little heated because my roommate finally decided to let me know out of nowhere that she actually transferred the lease.
What did he say?
From our 2-bedroom to a 1-bedroom for herself because her name was on the lease and not mine. I'm secondary. She's primary. So I have about 2 weeks left in this apartment before I have to leave and go to my boyfriend's. It was supposed to be that I move in January. It's currently May, but now I have to leave out by June the 2nd. So I didn't get much reading done today for that reason. I've been dealing with the emotions. I've been ranting. I've been going crazy. So, but now that I'm back down a little bit, we're just gonna keep trekking through. Tomorrow, I might read another 10 chapters. I'm hoping another 10 chapters during work because I can always get it done during work. Maybe I'll edit, but editing might take a back seat because I'll have to come back here and I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing stuff out, gathering things, and then I'm gonna take my first batch of things that I need to my boyfriend's house so that moving out in 2 weeks can be a little bit lighter. Just a little bit. If I get a few things done tomorrow, it'll be a little bit lighter. But yeah, I'm also gonna throw some stuff away. We will see. But for now, it is 10:41 and I'm gonna go to sleep because I've had a day. I've had a long day. A good one and then a crazy one. Filled with lots of emotions. Yeah. All right. Good night. See you later. Hopefully in a better mood. Besties, hello. Good morning. It is the next morning, the next day. Feeling much better. I'm already kind of packing up because I want to get out of here sooner than later for obvious reasons. But yeah, have a couple things in my back seat that I'm going to take to my boyfriend's tonight because he does have a house, so I will be staying with him. And I'll just go ahead and start initiating moving my stuff out this weekend and tonight. But since I'm feeling so much better, we will conquer 10 to 15 chapters today by the end of the workday. By the end of the workday, you've heard me. I have my lunch packed. I have my bags packed. I have my backpack. Once work is over this morning, which might be around, for me, I always get done with work like 10, 11 a.m. And then I have time to coast. Unless I get like work later, but that's when my main work is done. Once that is over, I will be straight up reading. So I'm very confident I can at least get 10 chapters read. But I'm hoping that with lunch added, since I brought my lunch, I'll get an additional 5 done there. Let's see, we'll check in later. What is up, vlog? We're back. I did read up to, hold for dramatic effect. I am 67% of the way done with this book, and I'm on literally just started reading the first couple pages of chapter 31. So we're making really good progress. I can definitely pump out 4 more chapters, but first I am going to, if y'all can see, I have a few things packed up. I just packed up a few things out there, and I am gonna go to my boyfriend. So I'm gonna maybe spend like 20 minutes throwing stuff in my car, and hopefully I can read a little bit, but we might chit chat first. And we're also going to a comedy show today, and it's like a Asian American, or no, I think it's called brown, like a brown people comedy night. So like all the comics are gonna be brown. So it's gonna be lit, and I will meet y'all back whenever I do read those last 4 chapters, and it better be tonight or I'm going to light myself on fire. Also, I wanted to update y'all. When I said Lola Flor is sus, I was definitely just judging that woman off of her behavior, but she's an older lady, you know. It definitely, I don't feel like it could be any of the ladies in the kitchen, because there's a discrepancy with the type of rice that was used and exactly when the rice was poisoned, and the wrong rice was poisoned. At the time that the guy ate the dish that's like porridge, they used like long rice, or like they used short rice for the porridge, but long rice was found with the arsenic. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure none of the ladies here would make that mistake. They cook in this kitchen every single day. So I changed my answer back to like the obvious suspect, the stepdad of the guy who died, or the police, because they're sus. But also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of starting to feel like Leela's a little bit of an unreliable narrator, just a little bit. There are times that I believe her, and times that I'm like, this feels weird for some reason. But only 10 more chapters to go. And guys, the interesting thing about this book, which I'm excited to get to the end because I want to know what happens, but also there is literally in the table of contents, once you finish the acknowledgement, there's like recipes that you can look at, probably from the book. So I'm really interested to see like what they have in there and what I can maybe recreate one day. All right, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout in, aka putting these boxes and bags in my car, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Status update. I am currently reading chapter 32 or 33. I'm gonna get the last 2 or 3 chapters finished tonight. They're pretty short. This book is getting juicy. We're getting the tea. It's eating. Tomorrow I will have about, what chapter did I say I'm on? I'll have about 5 to 6 more chapters tomorrow to read, and we're gonna finish this, and it's gonna be good. Don't really know who it is. I am sussing Detective Park's brother, I will say that. And we're learning, and also she needs to hang out with Terrence already. Why are we almost done with the book and we haven't really met Terrence yet? Also, I don't know, this book focuses on characters in a way that makes me suspect everyone randomly. I'm suspecting all the man, Terrence, Kevin, the shop owner, you know, random men. I'm excited to just see where this goes. I'm very, I don't know what to think at this point, but I just hope it's not Jay. I hope it's not the dentist. All right, good night. What's up, y'all? It is about 2 days later since the last time I filmed. Today is the day of the book club, and it's night. It's definitely night. We went to book club today. I actually finished reading the book this morning. I had like 3 chapters left, so I literally woke up and immediately like read through the last 3 chapters, and I was like, all right, cool, got it. Guys, this book is a very light read. They do throw things at you, and so I kind of knew who the killer was halfway into the book. I knew who was involved in the killing immediately, okay? It's just the way that this book takes you down so many different avenues of learning about so many different people's lives at a time. I'm like, it makes you start second guessing yourself. It made me start questioning Leela, because she's kind of a dummy. She's kind of a dumb bitch. Also hot-headed, which, girl, maybe don't do that around the police, especially when you're a minority. Like, and they've already suspected that you killed your ex. Like, maybe don't make it worse. But yeah, the book is definitely like an easy read. If you're looking for like a very easy murder mystery to read and like not be scared by, and maybe it has more like cultural significance, because it was more so very like, oh, a beautiful story about culture, like about Filipino culture and the cultures of the different restaurants in this small town in Illinois. So it was very cutesy, very easy read. I would say very non-intimidating for anyone looking to read something very like sweet and chill, that you don't really have to use your brain for, because honestly, using your brain, I was using my brain way more than what was intended, I feel like, when the book was written, because it was very much like, girl, you know who's involved in it from the beginning. You do realize who the killer is about like halfway towards the end of the book, but like from the beginning you're like, girl, it can only be this person. You're the only person who's been in here at the time of the crime that could have something to do with this. All right, but yeah, hey, definitely interesting though. A lot of schemes, and a lot of people were involved in the schemes, so you'll realize that. I feel like the characters were like pretty well built out. Some of like the love interests that were introduced, like, I know it's not about the love interests, but like, why introduce so many if this book is not really going to be about them? Kind of felt weird. But there is a second book, might be reading that, we will see. But for my book club's sake, we will not be reading that for the next month. But yeah, y'all, I hope that you enjoyed watching me try to cram read 300 500 pages in a week. I did it. I successfully did it. Read the whole book. Wasn't that hard. I will do another one. I will be doing another one, especially especially if the next book is a hard read, you will be watching me struggle again, maybe more. This is probably the easiest book I've had to read so far, so. But yeah, let me know what you thought about this video in the comments. Let me know if there's any books that I should read, or any like horror books, anything like that, or let me know if you have specific content that you would like to see me talk about or post for you guys. And without further ado, good night, good afternoon, good evening, good morning if you're waking up. Have a great day.